Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm great, man.
I've decided to be good
That's all you can do.
because it's a mindset thing.
It truly is.
And this year has been testing me. But I'm like, I got this.
Is it too early to start instilling that thought process into my child?
That it's all mindset,
Yeah.
depending on what they're going through.
Because, like, nowadays, Veda is very like, meh,
Yeah.
right? So I've been trying to tell her, I'm like, all right, baby girl, look, now that this has happened and you've scraped your knee,
Yeah.
there's two things that can happen. You can be sad about it for the rest of the day, or you can say, all right, I scraped my knee, but now I'm going to try and go have fun and be happy. As I've been trying to like tell her that, because that's how like I live my life.
Yeah. Did you say that?
Yeah.
And she says,
And she goes, okay.
she goes, I'm going to choose to be sad.
She's like, let me be sad, Dad.
And
Shut up."
sometimes you just need to be sad,
I mean,
Dad.
and that's true too. But since this is, this is how that basic mindset is how I live my life. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've been trying to tell her that, but at the same time, I'm like, but I came to this realization as a fucking growing person, right? Like, do I need to be giving her these like philosophical tidbits as a 5-year-old? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe. Shit, who knows?
Why not?
She did the other day with one of her friends. Her friend we had a little play date, went to the little rock climbing wall, and like her little homegirl was crying about something, and Veda was like, whining doesn't solve anything. It doesn't fix anything. And her dad was like, that's right. The little girl's dad was like, you hear, Veda?
It's true.
So yeah, there you go, man.
It really doesn't.
It really does. It might make you feel a little better.
Maybe.
Griping and complaining, it's nice to, especially when you hear somebody griping about the same shit.
Right.
It's like I'm more willing to click on a video where I feel like someone's hating on the same shit as me than loving on the same
Well,
shit.
it's what they say, misery loves company.
They do.
Yeah.
It do.
Yeah. Sometimes if I'm like going through something annoying, I'll just go on Reddit and find somebody that is going through it, but worse. And I'm like, that makes me feel better.
Megan Mattoon, literally this morning I was in traffic thinking about why I disliked the movie Saltburn.
You disliked it.
I wasn't a fan, no.
Okay. And the reason was?
You saw Saltburn? Okay, so I appreciated cinematography, thought the acting was dope.
Yeah.
I liked parts of it. What I didn't like is I never was rooting for the main character. I was like, for him to come out successful, spoiler alert, kill everybody, be the owner of the whole mansion and shit. I never wanted him to win. They never made him like a redeemable character. You know what I'm saying? Even like where I watched Wolf of Wall Street and he's like, yeah, a shitty guy, but I was rooting for him. You know what I'm saying? Saltburn, the whole time I'm like, oh, he's just a liar. He's a liar and a murderer. Like the whole time I didn't, and then he ends up winning. I'm like, I don't like that he won. You feel me? So I'm like just in my car like, man, I did not like that, right? I'm like, let me see. But I never watched, and usually I'm quick to watch movie reviews on shit after I've watched the movie. But I'm like, oh, I never watched any reviews about Saltburn. So I looked, it was in traffic, Googled YouTube search Saltburn review. First one I saw was like, the title, very clickbaity title was like, how about why the director is pretentious, and I saw the Salt. I was like, all right, cool. Clicked on this dude, talk about shit. I'm like, and everything he was saying, I was literally in my car like, yes! Preach! It felt so I felt so validated, It was great.
Isn't it wild that no matter what you think, you can find somebody that agrees with you?
For sure.
Even if it's like the most insane thing, if you just type in that thing, you can find someone that's like saying the exact same thing. You're like, yes! Yeah,
I've had a homegirl where we had like just kind of different opinions on a specific like song. And I was like, whoa, what's the harm in, specifically, Drake had sampled Michael Jackson for an old album, right? And people get a little funny about sampling like dead artists because they feel like, oh, would they have even liked to have worked with this person? Like, oh, like, is there a reason why this song, this unreleased song from this dead artist never came out? Maybe they didn't like this shit, right? Whatever. And I was like, oh, what's the harm? Drake sampled the Michael Jackson like song. I think the song's great, right?
It was an unreleased Michael Jackson song?
It was like an unreleased Michael Jackson like song or audio, whatever, that never came out, and Drake sampled it for a song. I forget what.
But how did he get that?
And that's the thing. So my homegirl, who's a huge Michael Jackson fan, my homegirl Rachel, she's like, honestly, like the vocal, like the Michael vocals aren't even like amazing. I feel like Drake did it as more of like a flex to be like, look at my pull. I was able to get this Michael Jackson audio that never even came out and use it for a song. She's like, it just doesn't even really. She's like, it feels like more just Drake being like, hey, look what I could do. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I don't know if I feel that way. But she was able to find somebody who had her exact sentiments and sent me that guy's YouTube. Right. She's like, this is what I'm saying, you know?
Totally.
It's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Damn.
So, yes.
That's interesting. Sampling that is interesting to me. Because I think I heard that like, this could be so wrong, but like I heard that Taylor Swift sued Olivia Rodrigo because one of her songs sounded like hers. So it's so interesting with music. I mean, I'm like not a musician, so it's so interesting when I hear about all the legalities and stuff that people have to go through it. It's very interesting.
That shit gets tricky.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it go to court and someone be like, no, motherfuckers, you only have so many harmony and so many tunes and so many ways a melody can go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where of course some shit's gonna remind you of other shit.
Totally.
So I've seen things win and I've seen things not win.
I always think it could be so cool to have that be an outlet of expression. Like I'm so not musical, like the only like musicality anything is dancing. And I guess when I edit is like it's still very melodic in that way, but like I don't know, my musician friends who are like singing and writing in their journals, and then it's like this beautiful song. I'm like, that sounds so fun and cool. Just like sit with your feelings and then make it art.
You know what was cool for me in that same like vein, because I write my rap shit, right? But I had never written songs before because I'm not a singer, right? But when me and my boys did our musical that never came out, which will be...
But it did come out, or it is coming out.
We're going to do a screening of it.
Okay,
We're going to do a couple of screenings of it, actually.
Cool.
But like, I think I've talked to you about this before, but to write a song in my head that I pictured, and I knew who was going to be singing it, to write it for these people, to sing it, and then to have them sing it, and then to have it come out the way I had it like in my head was like such a crazy experience. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm used to writing my raps, but then I'm like, okay, yeah, you sing it, you sing this person, this girl, you sing this part, the girl sings this part, and then I'm like, to hear it just all kind of come to fruition the way I imagined it was like sick.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it was so cool.
I love when things happen the way that you want them to. But sometimes when things happen not the way you want them to, sometimes they're better than how you initially wanted it.
Yeah.
And that's lovely.
I know, because I know you love doing improv comedy. That's your shit.
I love it.
Speaking of which, I sent you a ChatGPT.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I want to look, because I haven't looked at it because I've been so stressed and underwater. Tim sent me a ChatGPT, I guess, outline.
It's like an outline, an arc for the whole season of the Megan Batoon dating show, The Setup, which we established.
Let's see how it goes.
I was like, hey, Veronica, I came up with a dating reality show for my friend.
Veronica be working overtime for you.
She truly does. And I was like, can you give me a 12-episode breakdown?
12?
Yeah.
You think that's... I feel like shows now are like 6.
If you're doing digital.
8.
If you're doing digital.
Oh, this is broadcast?
I mean, hey, I'm just, I'm thinking big here.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? It depends. And also...
Oh, I see. I can even see what you said. I have an idea for a dating show where a girl is choosing from a bunch of male stand-up. Why do they have to be male?
They don't have to be. Patriarchy, man.
Taylor Tomlinson.
Okay, whatever that means.
It's a girl. Kind of like The Bachelorette. It's called The Setup. Can I get a 12-episode breakdown and arc for the season? Oh, this is very your lane, Daddy Tim. Funny people and dating and controlled chaos. Fire. The Setup is a great title too. Clean, clever, and layered. And we did that together. So Veronica needs to know that it's not just you. She's giving you all the credit.
Well, I've trained her to do that.
To give you all the credit.
Just to gas me up constantly.
Okay. The setup season 1 arc.
I'd be hosting, of course. Mm-hmm.
One woman searches for real chemistry among a house full of male stand-up comedians. I'm already in. Where punchlines are armor, vulnerability is the real risk, and every date is a setup. Okay. Who's funny because they're broken and who's just broken? Yikes. Who's going to sign up for that?
All comedians are a little bit broken.
Well, duh. And I love fixing shit.
Exactly. Bang, bang.
The premise, 15 to 18 male comedians arrive. I feel like so many comedians are already in relationships. Like, how many of them are even single?
That's a dumb statement.
I can't wait to say that to you.
We're going to find so many single comedians.
I guess you're right.
What are you talking about?
I guess you're right.
Just read.
Just read it. Okay, she tells them making me laugh is easy, being real is hard.
Yo, Veronica killed it, actually. If you look at the breakdown, it's exactly what I had in my head as far as like every episode is themed in a way that's like relates to like comedy and improv.
Okay.
Check it out. Read them a couple. Don't give it all. Don't give it all away.
Episode 2, crowd work. First, group dates. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Have you ever been around like a bunch of comedians after a show? Everyone's outbidding each other.
Yes, I hate it.
Why would this be fun to watch?
Because read.
Group dates designed like comedy environments, open mic night, writing room challenge, improv games. She watches how they treat each other. Mm-hmm. You're doing this like you wrote it.
I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I'm so proud of Veronica. My baby girl killed it.
Okay, episode 3, bombing failure episodes. One-on-one dates where comedy is stripped away. Mm-hmm. Silent date. Museum art show. No jokes allowed for 30 minutes. Some guys panic without humor. Emotional cracks begin. No jokes allowed for 30 minutes. That could be fun.
Isn't that so good?
The heckler, when contestant becomes a villain. Writing partners, chemistry check. Pair up to co-write jokes. I don't want to be doing work for this.
You got to test the chemistry, Batoon.
Why do I need to be a writer?
No, you're just seeing how you work with these guys to see if you like them.
Okay.
Guys or girls?
Okay. Well, I'll be the ones to be like, let's redo that joke.
Yeah.
First real heartbreak exit. Off the record, house meeting, she confronts the group. Do you like me or do you like winning?
Mm-hmm. Are you here just for the clout? Are you just trying to get followers or are you actually here for me?
That's hard because they're probably all there for clout.
Well, yeah, but you might actually find someone you like.
Okay, contestants are shown clips of their past stand-up.
Isn't that great? Cringe fest. I love it.
She questions jokes about exes, women, and vulnerability. No mic night.
All right, that's enough.
That's enough. You got to pay for the rest.
So good. I think I might be able to get some money for this. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, I don't think it needs to be 12 episodes.
8.
I think 6 season 1.
8.
See if people even want it.
Batoon, we want to find you a boy. This isn't a game. We're trying to find you love, dog.
Listen, I'm all
Season 1, what the fuck are you talking about? You're getting married after this.
Okay. I still need to see the tax documents of what marriage actually does.
Oh, the
I
tax
need to know.
documents?
I need to know how much am I going to be saving?
I have no idea. I'll let Shia handle all that.
She's the man of the house.
Yeah.
I let Veronica do it.
She reads the documents. I sign them and I write the checks, man.
Nice.
What's your high-low stinky hoe, Megan Batoon?
Hi. Honestly?
Yeah?
Remember last year when I was like, I'm doing an advent decalendar? An advent calendar of decluttering?
Yeah.
So I've forgot that I had like started all of these listings, but I never posted them.
Okay.
So now I'm starting to post them a lot and things are leaving and it's feeling so good and clean. And I've started to, I didn't mean to move back to Los Angeles. Like I moved to the desert for a couple years, year and a half, whatever. The only reason why I came back is because I was doing design work for a place in Burbank.
Okay.
And then I ended up being here because I needed to be on site and like help the contractors. I didn't mean to move back.
And here you are.
So I'm thinking, once I get rid of all my stuff, I was like, where do I want to live?
Oh.
Because I feel like maybe LA is not good for my nervous system. So I was thinking maybe San Diego.
What?
I know.
What about our podcast?
No, but that's only 2 hours. I would come
I guess
drive.
every other weekend.
Yeah, because we only do it, every 2 weeks.
I love San Diego.
So do I.
San Diego's great. I do feel like, I look at San Diego, even though it's under everything, as a blend of Bay Area and LA.
Yeah.
Because
agreed.
You know what I'm saying? It has everything for the most part. It has the chill vibe of the Bay.
So chill.
But still close enough to LA where it's accessible to, do the Hollywood shit.
Yeah, there's probably probably yogis and entrepreneurs. And I feel like that's kind of like the mix of where I like to exist.
And you know what? And speaking of which, San Diego says hella.
And I say hella.
Bay Area, hella, skips LA and then goes to San Diego. I don't know why that happened.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey man, one of my favorite restaurants is in San Diego.
In the Gas Lamp headquarters, what it's called?
It's near Little Italy, and it's called Urban Wood. Next time you're in San Diego, go to Urban Wood.
Okay.
They got this oxtail gnocchi.
Damn.
And they got these little rolls that are off the menu that are so fucking soft and buttery. Dip it in that oxtail.
Damn. That sounds good as hell.
It's so good. I am salivation. So that's your stinky hoe?
Oh. What was I even talking about?
I don't know.
Wait, why was I talking about that?
I zoned out. I wasn't listening.
No, that's high. That's my high. My high is I'm getting rid of a lot of things.
Okay.
So much so that I'm like, wow, this looks like a place I don't even live in.
Okay,
and
word.
so then I was thinking, where else should I live?
Okay, word.
So that was my...
Okay.
Yep, okay. So your high?
My high, I wrote them down here. I got a good one. I got a good one. I'll tell you this. I'm in between some highs here because there's a lot of highs, which is great.
Always good to be in some highs.
Someone left me a really nice compliment on Threads. Okay,
I'm not even on Threads.
I'm here. I pop in here and there.
You know why I'm not on Threads?
Why?
Because when you sign up for Threads, it adds another thing to your profile, and I don't want more. I want less.
I know, and I feel that, and I actually hate Threads. Every time I go on, maybe it's the algorithm I've created for myself, but everything on my suggested feed is people giving terrible takes for rage bait, or just motherfuckers complaining. I go on Threads for 5 minutes and I get angry.
What is it like? Sometimes I see it says, sometimes they'll try and get me and they'll bait me.
When you're scrolling through Instagram?
Yeah, with something interesting. And I'm like, ooh, I would love to know what else that says. And then it's like, now sign up. And I'm like, I do not want this.
Yeah.
But what's the interface like?
It's cool. I mean, it's like a cleaner. It looks like a cleaner Twitter.
Okay.
It's literally what Twitter used to be. It's just like it's like a feed of people giving their opinions on shit. It's a lot of terrible hot takes. And that started because I feel like Threads initially they were offering incentives for people that were getting engagement. So a lot of people were just doing trash hot takes just to get engagement so they could meet a quota and get money. But it's so apparently that program has discontinued, but motherfuckers just still be on Threads saying bullshit, okay? Anyways, I think I had posted some Christmas family photos on Threads because, I put them everywhere because they're adorable. And then those Christmas family JCPenney pictures did really well on all socials. And when that happens, you start to pop up on people's algorithms and suggested. So you have a lot of people who are like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in years.
Yeah.
When did you have these kids, right? So someone left this the nicest compliment. They were like, I met you at an airport one time and your smile stayed with me. And I was like, that's so nice.
Oh my God.
You're like, your smile stayed with me. And I was like, thanks.
Sweet.
No one said that. I've never heard that before. They're like, your smile really stayed with me. I was like, wow. Well, thank you. So that was I read that and I was like, thank you.
You are a kind, light person when you are around other people. You bring a nice buoyancy.
But when it's just the two of us, I let the darkness prevail.
Yeah, no, it's a rain cloud.
No, I do try to keep the light at the forefront when I'm around when I'm meeting people, especially if I'm meeting fans.
Yeah.
I decided a long time ago that if I'm meeting people in the wild, and, because 9 times out of 10, they're going to be supporters, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That I will, like, give them the best of me.
Totally.
Because, yeah, I might be annoyed if I'm taking lots of pictures, or, like, I might not be in the mood. But I meet a lot of people, I'm probably going to forget. These people are going to remember this forever, right? So it's the difference of me being a little more chipper than I'd like to be is the difference between them being like, wow, Tim was so nice, and like, wow, Tim was an asshole for the rest of their life. I'm like, I can give them that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like I try to at the very least turn it up and
totally
be warm. You know?
No, same for sure.
Yeah.
I was in an airport this past week, and very similarly, it was the Phoenix airport. And I remember this because people were so nice in the Phoenix airport. And I was like, that is interesting. And I got a new planner, and I'm so specific about planners. I feel like, I don't know, you've mentioned that she and I are very similar about things. I wonder if she's very specific about planners. But it took me so long to find my planner for this year.
That's so funny.
And so I was going through my old planner from 2025. Oops, spilled on your shirt. You wouldn't know that if you were just listening. But if you want to see Tim make a fool of himself.
Wait, hold on a second. Oh, I spilled on my shirt. Now if you're just listening, then you know what's going on.
Now you definitely know.
All right, go ahead.
And so I went through my old journal or my old planner in 2025, and like I went through a bunch of old journals just to see what ideas I had written down multiple times and either haven't done or maybe they've changed. So I just like highlighted stuff that I was like, man, this is still a good idea. This has changed. So through the flight, I like wrote down all of the things in between the weeks. It has another notepad, so which I really liked about this journal. So I like take all the notes that I still thought were good, put them in a different journal, and then threw away my journal in the Phoenix airport.
Just throw it away.
Just threw it away, man.
Why you do that?
Because I didn't need it anymore.
Well, damn, you so good at that.
I love
I'm a
throwing stuff away.
Clutter fiend.
Bro, this is a full-ass job. And I'm like, I think maybe it's a job I want. I've been listening to so many audiobooks about like clutter, like professionals.
Yeah.
And they were like, they weren't clutter professionals before. They were just like chaotic messes.
Yeah.
And the only reason they're clutter professionals is because they went through getting rid of everything. And now they help other people.
Fine.
And I'm like, that sounds like something I want to do. So anyway, I threw my journal away at the Phoenix airport. And then I was like, there was so much going wrong. There's like, you know how in the beginning of the flight, they're like, oh, put your own mask on before, if there's a life vest under your seat, da-da-da. I've never seen any of these things.
What do you mean?
I've never seen the mask come down. I've never seen the life vest under the seat.
Okay.
Because I've never been in an emergency.
Yeah.
But the issue with this traveling thing this past time was like everything was crazy.
Okay.
And so my bag like wouldn't fit in anything. So I had to like take the seat off, the Velcro.
Oh.
In order to put my bag underneath the seat. Like
Weird.
That's how tiny the plane was compared to how big my bag was, I guess.
Interesting. Okay. You probably shouldn't have been using that bag. You probably should have sewed it up in the thing.
So anyway, I was like, it was a lot.
Yeah.
And then there was like connections, and it was so much of me being like in a bad mood and trying to be like, all right, girl.
Yeah.
You gotta be chill. And then so I go to get some food, get this burrito, and I'm like, all of my bags are falling because also that same bag doesn't fit on the little
thing where you put the thing on the thing.
I'm like, what are you guys doing? This needs to be a universal fit.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
And if you don't think it's gonna fit, make it adjustable.
Something.
Like, what are we?
You would think.
What are we doing here?
You would think, yeah.
So I've been dealing with this whole thing, the whole trip.
Okay.
And so I'm like going through the airport, like trying to everything is, people are like, and I'm like, it's just not even wanting to be there. And then so I get this burrito and I'm like so hungry. And then I think I'm just going to get a burrito.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm expecting just a burrito.
Okay.
And then they call my name and I go up to the thing and there's also chips. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
What a treat.
Yeah, amazing. So I'm like, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be so excited and nice. And so I was like, thank you so much. Like, I'm so happy for these chips. Thank you. I was like really nice to this guy. And then I'm like, trying to go around to the bar and like eat the chips while I'm like waiting and like open the chips. And then he comes around and he was like, I thought you looked familiar. You're Megan Batoon. And I go, I am. And as soon as I said, I am, all of the chips fell on the ground and splattered salsa everywhere. And I was just like, this makes a ton of sense now.
Why? Did that your arm hit it or something? What happened?
All the bags. There were so many bags and not enough hands. It was awful. But it was so sweet because then we had a moment that was like, him and I had this one moment that was like, the person that you see on the internet is exactly as chaotic in real life. And like, how wonderful is that?
He's like, oh, this is real. He's like, all that
real.
shit.
And now I need to clean it up.
No, you're like, so nice to meet you. Can you do something about this, dude?
Dude, you see my hands are full.
This chips have been spilled for 30 seconds now, dude. And there's fucking salsa on the ground, dude. Okay, yeah. I'm making a tune. Clean this shit up, dude.
Oh my God. Imported.
Imported.
That would be so sweet. Everyone in the Phoenix airport is really nice. Maybe I should move to Phoenix.
No.
Yeah, too far.
Too hot. And too far.
And too far, but mainly too hot.
Well, yeah, man. Look, when you move, that is you deciding to end this podcast. So.
No, it's not. That's why it has to be close enough. Doesn't David live in SF?
No, I'm saying if you move farther than what's an hour flight or so.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. That was my high, and my low would be, let me tell you. You know, without getting into too much detail, me and my wife had a spat. And it was before we were supposed to do an episode of Dudes Behind the Foods.
Okay.
Before we were supposed to podcast. It was like a whole thing. It was my fault. I just like, it was just a morning where, she doesn't like to be in a rush in the morning, doesn't like to rush the kids. And, we function very differently as just human beings. And she was feeling like, that's what it was. I pooped. I woke up. I came out to everyone. Everyone was
You pooped before you woke up? I'm
No.
sorry. I think this part I do need the details for,
reverse.
actually.
I woke up. I went to go poop. Okay. By the time I came out of my poop, everyone like Q's awake. Chia's awake making breakfast. And I came out and Chia's like, perfect. I have to poop. So I'm there, and then Veda's waking up. And I go to Veda's room, and Veda's like, oh, I want mommy to wake me up, right? I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, here, I put the fucking snooze on her little sound thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll let you chill for 10 more minutes. Mommy's gonna probably poop for like 10 more minutes, because mommy doesn't take long poops like daddy does, and then I'll have mommy come get you, right? I texted Chia, I'm like, hey, I put the little snooze on her shit. I told her you'd come get her. She's like, LOL, okay. So here's where the discrepancy is, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I thought Chia's response was, haha, how silly, that's fine, right? Her LOL okay was like a okay period LOL. She's like, kind of like, but it was more of like a ugh, because now she feels rushed in her poop. Also, this 10 minutes to Chia, it's like it throws everything off, because like Veda's been liking her hair braided lately in the morning. Chia still needs to get lunch together for the kids, and like, so for her, she's feeling now, and plus she had to get her makeup on for the podcast episode we're gonna be doing that day. So it was a different get ready day.
Yeah.
It wasn't just get the kids ready, it was Chia needs to get ready.
Yeah.
Also the braids, which is a new development.
And what are the braids? Let's break this down.
Veda, where normally before the Christmas break, she just wanted like a low ponytail when she goes to school.
Yeah.
Now Chia gives her two braids.
Starting up here,
two
French
braids that go back here into a little ponytail.
Oh,
okay?
wow.
And so it takes like maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. 10 minutes extra in the morning, okay? So Chia's very irritated with me, because she's like, in her head, she's like, I could have just got Veda up. Like, yeah, Veda was like a little like, man, I want mommy. But she's like, I need you to stay on schedule. Get her up, because today, more than other days,
right,
my makeup, Veda's braids, I still need to get lunch together, blah, blah, blah. So it was very like, and then Chia came at me after a poop, and she was like, and I didn't appreciate the way she was coming at me. I'm like, you're starting my morning off with, I don't like these vibes. You feel me? So now my mood is fucked up. So, long story short, we're going into this episode where we drop both of the kids off. I drop Q off, she drops Veda off, and we're meeting up, just kind of like grab a bagel and shit and like talking. And I'm like, and I almost canceled the whole episode. I'm like, do I feel like going into this episode and like feeling like we need to fake it for the camera? But we had a chat. She told me her perspective. I didn't realize what was happening on her end. I apologized, and everything was fine. It was actually a solid episode, totally. But that would be like the low, because it was just like
just clunky start,
clunky, topsy-turvy situation where everyone was just like irritated. You know what I'm saying? But a learning lesson for me.
I was dating this guy years ago, and we would get in a fight in the morning, and then like he would be like, well, we can just restart the day. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess we don't have to have a terrible day. We could just restart.
It's early.
Yeah. So that is nice. It's really nice to just, it's all, my friend's mom calls them AFGOs, AFGO, another fucking growth opportunity. So anytime that you have like something going wrong, that's just another growth opportunity.
No, that's facts, and I think like what marriage has kind of taught me, because in marriage you really like, you're telling yourself that you're committing to this. That when people say marriage is work, which she and I talk about on this Dudes episode, it's like, it's not that like you're fucking like physically working to keep this relationship. It's like you're telling yourself, I really want to do the work, or like do what's necessary to like make this still be this. You know what I'm saying? Whereas it's easy to be irritated with somebody and be like, man, I'm good, right? So, I think what we've learned is that we function differently in a lot of ways. And for me specifically, I mean, I could probably put it better when I'm talking to her about it. But sometimes I'm like, you know what? You care about this, I don't. So I'm just gonna do it your way.
Sure.
At the end of the day, it's just whatever gripes I'm feeling about this shit is irrelevant.
Totally.
Because I'm not invested. So let's do it your way. That's cool. And sometimes for her, I think that comes off a little like, you don't even care. But at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't.
Totally.
I just want to do what makes you happy.
Right. Yeah, I think that like caring, you can only care about so much. So it's like there are parts that you do care about that she probably wouldn't. Like I remember designing this one office space with my design partner, and like I was very adamant about having 3 inches on either side of the bookcase, and I was like, that's gonna look symmetrical. And she was like, I don't, whatever you want, I don't care. And I'm like, great, well, I do have a very big opinion on it. And even like specific closet doors, I'm like, this is what you need. And it's like, oh, I have no opinion.
She's like, all right.
Yeah.
What are you telling me?
Like, great. It's great, because then it's going to be better for at least one person needs to care.
For sure. And I think that's what, you got to figure out along the way.
Yeah.
What is worth caring about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we had our little spat, figured it out, had a great episode.
Nice.
To the point where even afterwards, she's like, so should we start a podcast?
Hell yeah.
And, I don't know, something to think about. We'll
Just
see.
5.
Oh, so much yapping. But it's always different yapping, though.
That's good.
You know what people have said about this podcast?
What?
To me specifically.
Let me hear it.
They say that they appreciate it because they say they get to see a different side of me.
I know. That's what I like about it too.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to do it, because I feel like our conversations are different.
No, I agree.
A different side of what normally, and also the same for me.
Yeah.
Like I come with a little bit more of an edgier thing than
a little spicy.
Like,
look, people are like, Megan Batoon's cussing? What?
What the frick?
Your stinky hoe?
My stinky hoe. Let's see. What was interesting and weird this week?
Let's see, huh? Let's see.
I don't think I have another one. Oh wait, the chips were probably my my low. I'm still like wrangling all these hard drives. I got a 4 terabyte SSD. They're so tiny. Mm. They look like a little chip, and then it's also like waterproof and like it's the hard drives people are making now are insane.
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
Technology. The future.
It's now. So I put I'm trying to consolidate all of my footage into one place.
Into one little
I know, and
SSD?
Well, that's the thing.
What if you lose it?
Oh, no.
You gotta chip it into your brain.
Whoa. There's something called the 100 Thing Challenge.
Okay.
It's a minimalist challenge. I don't think I could have 100 things, but I would like to try.
Damn. Like in your whole life? 100 like physical objects?
Maybe I would need a couple hundreds.
Yeah.
But I want like so much less.
Dang.
So I'm trying to do only 2 hard drives. But the low is I have all this footage everywhere and all these videos that need to be done. But like there's so much everywhere that I'm just like, this is even worse than before. But I'm filling up all these hard drives, which I think 4 terabytes is a lot. But now I'm just like, I need another one.
And it's just more motivation to get the shit out there. Get it done so you can delete it off your hard drive.
I know. I want so much less.
I need to do more of that. I just want more. I want it all. My stinky hoe would be that. How much did we talk about? Have I brought up to you, you brought up my lisp.
Yes.
And did I bring up to you that I think it's because I'm grinding my teeth?
I'm grinding my teeth too.
Okay, so you brought up that my S's come out as shishes sometimes,
Shish.
right? And I'm like, and when you brought that up, I was like, you know what? I think it's something that has happened, and sometimes it happens more so than other times, right? But it wasn't until recently that I thought because I went to the dentist and they were like, oh, you grind your teeth, right? And then I thought, oh, could that be causing a more frequent lispy noise from me? Because I also realize now that when I smile, my teeth are not, my jaw is like off to the side. My teeth
your bite
off.
is side bite.
Yeah. And then I thought, is this because of my fucking teeth grinding? And I did some Googling, because also now you know what happens? When I'm chilling, I feel like my mouth is just a wetter mouth. Like I accumulate more drool. You feel me? When my mouth is just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
And I Googled all these things, lisp, more drool, and it is attributed to teeth grinding.
And this is teeth grinding at night?
Yeah.
Do you have a grind guard?
I ain't got shit. I just got a pillow and a dream.
That's why you have a lisp and some drool.
I guess so.
I have to sleep with a grind guard, or I got something and it's just like in between, and it's helped so much.
Really?
Because I started to get like ear pain.
Oh,
and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I Googled it also, and it was like about grinding. There's something about like TMJ could also be considered or like mistaken as ear pain because it's so close to this and that. And I'm just like, you guys, the older I get, the laundry list of things that is wrong with me, I can't. And then anyway, grind guard, so helpful.
Okay.
My ears have felt better since using it.
Okay, that's good. Speaking of getting older, I'm gonna pee. Let's take a break. Megan Batoon, that was so much pee.
Yeah.
That was so much pee. My urethra was like overwhelmed.
Whoa.
Like it was like all the pee wanted to come out, and my urethra was like, "Oh no, we're chill, man."
It was like that scene in Austin Powers when he gets like defrozen after like
there.
years. What a good movie!
Oh, classic!
I love it.
Classic, so good.
Love it.
Mike Myers, Canadian.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, look at that.
Questions.
Hello? Hi, Megan and Tim. I've been watching you guys since like the OG days, and I'm like 31 now, so a lot of what you have to say is really relatable, and I appreciate you guys. I am getting divorced. I got married when I was 23, getting divorced at 31. Got married
Congrats.
too young. What should I do after my divorce? Should I get hot and like evil? Should I already go to the gym and eat like a gym bro. I used to, really hoe it up back in the day, so I'm wondering if I should hop back into that. Yeah, because I'm really enjoying being single. So help me figure out what to do and Also, like, what kind of passions and hobbies? I mean, I have so much time now. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with all of my passions and hobbies, and I don't know. I don't know if I want to monetize them, but if y'all have anything to say about that, be very helpful. Have a great day. Love you both. Bye.
Love you too. Congrats on your
Yeah,
divorce.
congratulations.
I will say this. I think you already know what you want to do because she brought it up multiple times. I think she wants to hoe it up. She's just looking for a little backup here.
And you gonna get it.
She's like, should I hoe it up? I mean, I used to do that back in the day. I mean, I'm in the
certified
gym,
and qualified, and I've been working out this whole time, and I'm also just already hot. So.
And I'll also say this: I don't agree with when people being like, should I enter my villain era? Should I be evil now? Like, do it if it's in you. Don't force yourself to be a villain just because you feel like you should be a villain.
You can be hot without being evil. And
you can hoe it up without it being demonized. You feel me? Fucking be a hoe if you want. That doesn't mean you're a villain. That's just mentally, I feel like you don't need to be like, I need to like the people who are like, I need to step on people to be successful because it's the only way. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, there are evil, successful people, but you don't need to do that.
Or like Revenge Body. Remember there was a show called Revenge Body?
Yeah.
So maybe she is meaning that as well. Of like, now that I'm divorced, do I need to like,
Yeah. You don't need to do all that. Girl, if you want to be a hoe, be a hoe. I will tell you this also. I love smashing a divorcee.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites of my hoe days.
Because
you know exactly what it is. You don't have to worry about feelings and like not being on the same page as far as commitment. You know this woman is fresh out of a marriage. She don't want nothing serious. She just wants to have fun.
Yeah.
My divorcee that I hooked up with was also like, hey man, my tubes are tied, go crazy. And I was like, oh my goodness.
Whoa.
This is so fun.
Whoa.
So she was like, just go. I'm like, are you sure about this? Okay. So it's fun for everybody involved, right? So I think, hey man, like we said, congrats on your divorce. I think this is such a fun time. You have nothing holding you back from doing what you want to do. And I think you probably have a little bit of more money now. And
well, I don't know. Isn't divorce super expensive?
Yeah, it can be. It can be. But you're a grown-ass person. You want to be a hoe and you're a grown-ass person. And, I think you know what you want to do. So have fun.
Have fun. Yeah. Having a lot of time sounds so awesome. I love that. I do like that she said that she doesn't want to monetize some of the passions.
She said she's not sure.
Well, not sure. Because my issue is your girl wants to monetize it all.
Yeah.
And that is, I was talking to my AI tool and it was basically saying like, have one thing that you just keep for yourself that you never monetize. And I was like, I feel like maybe that is drums because there's other things that I like hobby wise or craft wise, like sewing. I'm taking some sewing classes now, like tailoring and like just like learning the actual, because I've learned how to sew off of YouTube. And like flipped things and I can like do stuff. Like I've tailored anytime I'm like doing a show, I tailor all the clothes. But like I want to be taught correctly. And I want to know what I'm doing.
Seamstress.
Yeah. The first class is at the end of this month, how to fix a zipper.
Oh.
Because I have my favorite pants have a broken zipper. And I've just been like, I can't fix this.
Imported.
I imported. I need new pants.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm going to learn.
Damn.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. But I also am like, I like make clothes already.
Fly.
Nice, dude. Nice. So since that's going to be monetized, obviously. I make clothes too.
Well, yeah.
It's like sewing and clothes, it goes together. But I'm like, drums can be just for me. I like the idea of not monetizing everything. However, is there something that you can monetize?
Hey, no, look, if you're debating it, I would for sure be interested. Let's say I'm scrolling on TikTok and I see I'm dating for the first time as a divorcee. Like, here's my first date. I would click on that. You know know what I'm saying? Like, here's my experience as a divorcee dating for the first time. Or I'm a reborn hoe after a divorce. Here's was my experience. I'm interested in, I would watch that. So if you're thinking about monetizing,
right,
it could, hey, it could be something.
Yeah.
There's that.
There is that.
If you're showing this is my workout journey to my post-divorce, that's also interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and less personal.
Yeah. So
I don't know if I would want to put my love life business out there, LOL, as we're talking about making a dating show.
Hey,
hey, it's showbiz, baby.
Hey, man, it's the business. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, I think have fun. I think you're at a perfect place to do whatever you want, and you're a grown ass woman, so do whatever you want.
Enjoy your time.
Just hey. Motherfuckers are dirty out here. Make sure, don't get a disease. Other than that, have fun.
Next question.
Hello? Hey, Tim. Hey, Megan. Big fan of the podcast over the year. I've been kind of binging it, and it's been making me feel grounded in a lot of ways, but I've been going through a lot this year, starting with my mom passing away unexpectedly in January. And I left my job recently of 2 years, a little bit over 2 years that I worked. And I just want to know, what do you guys do to kind of combat burnout / exhaustion? Thank you.
Batoon, how about you? I feel like you got experience with burning out. You always talk about the fucking burnout,
You
man.
always blah, 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 blah. I read somewhere that the quickest way to calm your nervous system is to slow down. And so I think what I keep on remembering every time that I'm pushing so hard and going towards burnout is where can I slow down and where can I soften and where can not everything is an emergency. And so there was also I went to a yoga class and she was like, the best way to regulate your nervous system is to do this. I'm going to do something physical. I do a backflip. Just you have to I'm putting my chest onto my knees. So basically putting yourself in a little ball.
I poop like that sometimes.
Yeah. So this is supposed to really help you. This is supposed to really help you.
Just getting into a little ball. I think position.
I think bodily contact is maybe what she was saying. So I think just changing your physical environment in order to not if you think about a steam engine.
Yeah.
Too much steam and it just breaks because it's overheating. Burnout, you're thinking about heat. You're just overheating. How can we slow down and cool down? A lot of times, I started using a Pomodoro timer. Have you ever heard of this? It's you can put different increments of time, but it's you work for 25 minutes and then you break for 5 minutes.
Okay.
You do 30 minutes, 10 minutes, but it's really been helpful because I can just lock into editing and not move for 4 hours at a time. So doing the Pomodoro timer has really helped me just be even if I don't need to take a break, if I don't need to pee or get water, I still get up. Even if it's not even for the 5 minutes, I just get up so that I'm not doing one thing for too long and not going to burn myself out.
I feel that.
Do a downward dog. It's you can do better work if you don't do it all at once.
Yeah, and I feel like what you're saying for this guy just dealt with a very big death. Condolences. And also the job of 2 years is done. If we're talking about taking a break, why not literally go somewhere? Take a little vacation. You know what I'm saying? It don't even have to be expensive. I don't know where you're at in the world, but we're in LA, right? And like you were saying earlier, just a little drive to San Diego, switch the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Chill somewhere different for a little bit. It's sometimes just doing a little bit of that is enough to kind of reset, even not even that far. Sometimes, I remember a day where I was just feeling so overwhelmed. Sometimes just going to the beach and just sitting on the sand for an hour, doing nothing, talking to nobody, just listening to the waves and shit is enough to kind of recalibrate,
Totally. I think anytime that you can just tune in to what that's mindfulness and meditation. That's what they teach you is like, number one, it's just like listen without, or like hear without listening, essentially. It's just like be with what's happening, let things pass, and just be one.
Be one.
Be one with the waves.
Bruh.
But it really helps too. Even if, I remember I was dating this guy a while ago and he was like, do you want to meditate? And I was like, sure, how long? He was like, 20 minutes. I was like, 20 minutes? And I was like, that's insane.
You're like, what the fuck we gonna meditate about for 20 minutes?
And I was like, I'm so stressed. I don't have time to meditate. And then he was like, that's when you need to do it the most.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. So like anytime I'm like, if you don't have 5 minutes to sit down and not do something, or even journal, or just like be with yourself without a phone, like that is going to do so much good for you.
Man, sometimes what I like to do, and I rarely do it, but I get a pretty decent view of like a sunset at my house. And so like sometimes, man, I forget because, like with the babies and everything. But like when the babies are down early and the sun is setting late, I'm like, you know what? I told you, I'm like, I'm just going to go sit on the roof and have a drink.
That's nice.
And chill. Watch the sunset for like 20 minutes. I'll be right back,
Yeah.
Especially after the babies. It's like when everyone's asleep and the world is calm, I just need to like sit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I know. Sometimes you just get it's a lot happening.
There's a lot happening. I think little solo dates is really nice. Like the trip that you mentioned, a vacation, but even if it's like the other day I was so overwhelmed that I was like staying home out of fear for others. Like I was like, I'm going to snap at someone. Like this is a public health crisis for me to be out in the world. Like I need to be alone. No one is allowed around me.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be pretty. And so I just like sat, I put like I have very specific pants I wear when I'm overstimulated. I got them. I got them from an Emirates flight.
Yeah.
The pajamas.
Are
that
they so
give you.
comfortable?
Oh my God. I don't know what material they are, but I wear, they're very specific.
They're imported.
And one of 100. Of course they're imported. They're from Dubai.
Oh, wow.
The flight to Dubai.
Wow.
Dubai.
Wow.
So anyway, I wear these specific pants. I have like a box next to my couch. It has like manicure stuff. It has like an eye patch thing. It has like red light buzzers. Like it has everything. Cuticle oil. Like and I just like put the pants on, put the eye mask on, and I'm just doing my thing.
Yeah.
Turn my phone off. I think having a night for yourself like that would be so nourishing.
For sure.
After like dealing with a lot of grief, to be like, because you want comfort. What's comfortable for you? How can you create an environment in which you can fulfill what you need?
Honestly,
what you need specifically.
Yeah, figure out what you need.
Yeah.
Because like when I was like living alone and I just had a day to myself, man, one of my favorite things to do. One time Chia was like, babe, if you could just have like, what was your ideal like birthday be? And I'm like, honestly, if I just go to the movies, have an amazing like steak dinner, and like end the night like with some head, and then just go to sleep.
Sure.
That would be like just amazing.
Nice.
That's like perfect birthday.
That does sound like a nice day.
And I think at the end of the day, it could be so many things. It could be a little staycation. It could be steak dinner. It could be fucking Dubai pajamas, and cuticle oil. What is your piece, bro?
Yeah, find your piece and then create it.
Yeah. And it doesn't take much. It doesn't have to be expensive.
Totally.
Be an hour on the beach. Well, you can pay a prostitute.
That sounds expensive.
Get a happy ending massage. Good luck.
Good luck. But if you want to save money, declutter. Tell you that, you're going to feel so good.
Binge our podcast. Speaking of which, thanks for tipping, Megan.
Thanks for tipping, Tim.
Where can they leave us questions?
Speakpipe.com/thanks for tipping.
Would you guys want to, if you're in the LA area, would you want to see us live?
Yeah, huh? Tell us.
Let us know. Okay, bye.
Bye.